Has your bank put limits on how much money you can deposit onto exchanges to buy crypto? Screw them. SwissBorg's got your back. They've created personalized IBAN numbers, so you can send as much money as you like to buy crypto. SwissBorg.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at Bitcoin and the Dixie. So we'll start quickly with the Dixie. I know it's closed obviously now, it's Saturday, but we hit and closed ever so slightly red at the 105.3. So this is the area on the chart we've had for a long time now, saying that we're going to likely move up to this area since it was a bullish chart, right? So we've hit that area of resistance leading into next week, which is going to be the FOMC. So are they going to raise the rates? Are they going to pause? Oh, I don't know. Well, look, the market seems to be pricing in what looks like a 0.25 basis point. So if that's what they're pricing in now, and that's what you get, then likely we'll see the move counter to that as soon as the FOMC is finished, right? We know what he's going to say. He hasn't changed his position since the beginning of all of this. So he's going to say, oh, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to keep doing it, and monitoring the situation as soon as possible. Blah, blah. You know what he's going to say. It's just going to be the same old, same old. So the markets pretty much know that, and the markets have moved up into the resistance. So next week we might move a little bit around this area, but on the day, whether it's 0.25 or a pause, probably come straight back down again, and that will come back down to what I would imagine to be a golden cross retest, and then just move up from there again. So dollar strength still, but pullback being the larger move from this particular level. And with that comes a particularly interesting place for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin itself is pushing resistance. So the dollar up, Bitcoin up, crypto up. Strange, but true. So what we see now is a 4-hourly pump signal that was generated just overnight, really, and a pump signal was generated as we push a 200 exponential on the 4-hourly, which we would really like to see break, because you see this break, and the more times you push a resistance or a support, the more likely it is to break. Given the fact we've got a pump signal on the go as well now, I think it's relatively likely that this does break. And on a horizontal perspective, the next major area after this break would be 28,500. That's a nice move. It's a $2,000 move. And that would be arguably the place to trade to. That would be a move of just about 7.5%. When you take it to the daily, though, obviously there's a lot of moving averages above us. A simple moving average death cross, which would likely be retested. We've said, that's a very realistic possibility, whether you're bullish or bearish. And then the exponentials, which have avoided a death cross at the moment. I always prefer, in crypto especially anyway, exponentials rather than Investopedia's standard, simple moving average death crosses. The more volatile a stock or a crypto, the more likely the exponentials are going to count for your resistances and supports when moving averages are concerned. So we have avoided that so far. It seems inevitable that we will get it, provided we stay below those moving averages, which is roughly around 27,000. Now, given the pump signal on the 4-hourly, the bullish divergence on the daily, and the fact that resistance on the 4-hourly is basically at the same place that the pump signal was generated, I think it's quite likely that we do break through there and then push our way up towards the 28,500. And a move of that size with this kind of momentum at this stage, especially if we avoid the exponential death cross, given, I suppose, in many ways, it's almost like a bear trap, really. Liquidate all those shorters who short on the cross. You never short the cross. Never short the cross. It's not a signal, all right? Golden crosses, death crosses are not signals. They are strength of trend. And then if you want to take a position, you take a position on them. You don't take a position at them. Look at that. I took a position. Oh, it's a death cross. Short. Don't short. Boom, 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 boom. Dead. Liquidated. So look, the same would apply for the exponentials if that were to happen. Don't short the cross. You short the retest of it, if anything, and at the moment neither of which have been retested. I mean that has been retested, I suppose, to an extent, but we haven't even death crossed yet. Anyway, I digress. I'm just trying to put it to you that Noob Master will always short the crosses or long the crosses, whereas what you should really do is wait for the retest of those crosses after the fact, which is why I said, look, whether you're bullish or bearish, a move into it is more likely than not. Anyway, I'm looking through a very bullish lens across the board for crypto and Bitcoin. I think we're likely to trend up towards 28,500 and break it. So I'm going to go out there and say it. I think we're bullish here, to be fair. Over the next couple of weeks, we're looking for some sizable moves on Bitcoin and crypto, which is why I've allocated positions in quite a lot of spot altcoins. I've got enough Bitcoin already from 21,500. I won't be buying any more Bitcoin until we break 24,400. Right, I'm going to leave it with you there. Enjoy my new thumbnails. I'm just seeing if they work. It seems to be industry standard to be surprised and shocked at your own information these days. It's like I'm looking at my own information. I've listened to what I've said myself, and I can't believe it. So, industry standard YouTube stuff. Anyway, hope you all have a nice weekend. Take it easy.